Angel, you murderer!
Wow, ease up, Ese. How many times must I say that I have nothing to do with Foxy's death? It was K49s who did her in.
And where is that defected monster? He will die as well!
You are too late. K49s is dead.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, he's dead? What happened?
He used and abused the energy of his power until he reached the point of no return.
He's dead? Oh, now I see. A balloon explodes with too much air, which is practically what happened to K49s. NESTS created him in a hurry, so it's obvious that it was an incomplete product. After all, he was destined for self-destruction.
Stop talking like K49 was an object, perra!
I find your lack of judgment disturbing, so you might want to keep your voice down.
Angel, tell us at least, who is doing all this? Who is recruiting the remaining agents of NESTS? Why did you kidnap Kula? And what's the big deal about this place?
You do realize that I'm here to kill you guys. Why should I stupidly give away information so you guys can trash me out? Mamma mia!
Because I know you're not brave enough to fight all of us by yourself. Therefore, you have us at a disadvantage. So why not give us some info? What harm could it do?
And here I thought you were a dumb brute. Okay, so you are right. I did not come up here all alone. I have some big backup. And alright, unlike the professor, I don't like to leave people in ignorance.
Professor? What professor?
First of all, that story about the creature that Amakusa sealed is true. NESTS have found the creature that was sealed from Orb and study it from this very island. They collected many impressive data from the creature. The one man who keeps the collected data so far from the creature was Ignis himself.
Ignis?
That is correct. How do you think that Ignis managed to control so easily all the data he collected from so many fighters from around the globe? It was all thanks to the little power he harnesses from the creature itself.
Little power? Are you telling me that someone as crazy as Ignis didn't yank all that energy from the orb?
For sure. The creature sealed inside the orb is practically asleep. Waking it up would be most dangerous for everyone, including Ignis. Especially after reading the journals that Amakusa left behind. So Ignis had no choice but to collect his minimal power from the creature itself without awakening it.
So, if NESTS used this island as a study ground, that means that the creature is here as well.
No. After our disastrous defeat in Alaska, however, the professor decided to go to the island and use the orb's power for our purposes.
Who is the professor that you keep mentioning?
It is Professor Jones.
Professor Jones? I don't believe it.
Oh no!
You know him? Well, who is he?
He's one of the many scientists that developed the clone projects, as well as the projects of inserting the Kusanagi blood in the test subjects.
So you're saying that this professor is...
Correct. He was the one who used you, Kula, K49s, and many others in his experimentations. But I did not believe that he was alive after the end of the last POF. He was suffering from a deadly illness, and he would not live much longer.
Well, surprise, surprise, surprise. He is alive. All due to the marvels, the scientific technology of cloning. He transmitted his brainwave to the one clone we had without a mind.
You mean the Rugal clone?
Bingo! Another point for the Perra! Thanks to that process, the professor gained all the power that the original Rugal had very easily.
It's like the resurrection of Rugal. Adrian is not going to like this.
But that is impossible. Not even NESTS could do that, transmit a person's mind to a body of a clone. At least for what I know.
You keep forgetting, Diana. Even though you were one of their high-ranking agents, there were dozens of things that you didn't know. Especially if they were kept in secret by orders of Ignis.
Even so, the Rugal clone is an incomplete product, all due to the lack of the most essential DNA. All the molecules of the clone will fade away, which will lead to the clone itself to the path of self-destruction.
That is the reason why we kidnapped Kula in the first place. The Professor is draining her ice power little by little to freeze those very molecules.
Drain her? That SOB's gonna kill her!
Relax. It will be a little. For now. Only after a few years, Kula will die because of the energy drain. She will be an empty skeleton after her use is done. Now, can you smell what the Angel is cooking?
No. But I can tell you what the Beast of Prey will be cooking in a few seconds!
Whoa! Easy there, partner! We found out for the moment that Kula is alive and well, which is reassuring. But there's one question here. Why have you guys been attacking the strongest fighters all over the world? I mean, it's obvious that you want to collect data. The question is why?
Because the Professor wants to unleash the creature from its prison.
What? Is he crazy?
The Professor wants to harness the power from the alien, but unlike Ignis, he wants to harness it all in one, instead of little by little. So, to collect all the alien's power, we need to free it first.
That fool, he cannot do that. The reason why Ignis only collected so little of the alien is because he was afraid of him. If a powerful sorcerer like Amazuka could barely stand against the creature, what makes the professor believe he can achieve his goal?
It is the only way.
So, to collect the energy of an alien, he wants to free it to the world with the false illusion that he can achieve success? That is the same as bringing Orochi back.
Oh man. First a godlike dude, then clones, now aliens? What's next? Vampires?
Yeah. What happened to the good old days when bad guys were just crime bosses? The time for talk is over. Why don't you tell who's ever with you to come on out? I'm ready to fight.
Well, you are always in a rush. That makes you so intelligent.
What?
I still have the one info that you need in order to save Kula.
What? That your hideout is in Thailand?
What? How do you know that?
Here we go again. You people just keep on underestimating the resources of the Ikari team.
Oopsie.
I believe that the time for talk is finally over.
No, it can't be. Nameless?
Holy cow! Is this the guy Diana was talking about?
By the mere look at him, he does not seem to be so powerful. But after all that we faced in the past...
Yeah, but I have to admit, the guy has one big hairdo.
Yeah, man. And these NESTS guys really have a weird fashion sense.
Idiots.
So you are the famous Beast of Prey, the one who defeated the self-proclaimed god and destroyed NESTS?
NESTS are nothing but monsters. They deserve to be slain. Diana told me a lot about you. You were nothing but an experiment for them. They didn't even bother to give you a name. And they're the ones who murdered that girl that you care so much about.
Her name is Isolde. And you will address her with more politeness.
I'm feeling a cold chill running down my spine. I have a feeling that this guy is far better than Krauser, the Clone Zero, and even K-49. He's not as powerful as Ignis, but he must be very fearful.
So what do you want? Are you here to kill me? Why?
Haven't you heard the story in Amax's journal? You don't know about the creature? Didn't Angel explain how we are extracting data from the other fighters? I am here so the Professor can obtain enough fighting data from our battle. Besides, this is the perfect opportunity for me to unleash the hatred I have for you.
Hatred?
I don't know if I should be confused or sick. I've already heard the story of you from Diana. You remained loyal to NESTS when you know very well that they're responsible for Isolde's death. You served them when you know in their eyes you're nothing but an object.
I served them because they were the only ones who can resurrect Isolde. I served them because they were the only ones capable enough to bring back the only one who taught me what love is. The only one who gave me happiness. All my hopes and dreams were barely gone when you led NESTS into extinction. But good fortune was at my side when Professor Jones survived your attack and gathered most of the NESTS agents. I hate you because you almost took away all my hopes! What is so damn funny?
Because I never thought of you to be this stupid. If you were smart, you would have guessed from day one that NESTS never had any intentions on keeping their promise. To them, you're nothing more than a war tool. i.e., a guinea pig.
I don't care about that, as long as I can achieve my goal.
He is so in love with Isolde that he cannot even see the truth. Or rather, he does not want to accept it.
Accept the truth, you moron! Isolde is dead, and the dead don't come back to life.
That is where you are wrong. Her very essence is sealed in my glove. She lives through me.
I see. So that's what makes you strong. It's the very DNA of Isolde that allows you to control and combine the powers of me and Kyo Kusanagi.
You can say that. And once my mission is done and the creature is restored, I will finally achieve my dream of bringing Isolde back to life.
You still want to go with that song and dance? I rebelled against NESTS because they took everything from me. Just like they did to many of our fallen equals that were used in their sick experiments. And you stain their memories by serving the very monsters who destroyed them!
I don't care what you think. You can say whatever you want, but my path is chosen. Nothing will stop me on my journey to bring Isolde back.
I see. Your stupidity makes me sick.
There's no turning back now. The last fight between the NESTS clones is about to begin.
Maxima, take the others and leave the island. Go find Kula.
Say what?
This guy is here to fight me and get the data to release that creature. There's no point in all of you staying here. Make a run for it as soon as the coast is clear.
It does not matter. They are of no interest to me. Come to think of it, our paths have crossed in the past, but we never fought before.
If it did, I don't remember. In this case, I don't care.
I guess it is finally time to start our battle.
Damn! What an incredible key!
Diana was right. This guy is really something.
Holy crap! With just one punch, he sent Kay flying out of the castle!
With just one blow, I took him out. But he better not disappoint me. I cannot accept that the man who destroyed Nests can be taken down in this sample of a fight.
This is definitely a fight that cannot be avoided. These two suffered so much pain, but the paths they have chosen are different.
So what do we do now? Do we leave the island like Kay asked us to?
We can't do that. Kay won't stand a chance against Nameless on his own. We won't be able to face the rest of NESTS agents alone. We can't leave him alone.
Whip is right. We have to help him. He'll die if we leave him alone.
Say, where's Angel?
She must have gone to help Nameless.
Then we definitely cannot leave Kay alone. Let's go!